And we are back, baby. Back with another episode of the LOM podcast. I'm your host, Jay Lyons, and how's everyone doing? It feels like it's been a long time since I did a regular episode for whatever reason, even though it's only been a week. And I just did the Bone Zone like a few days ago. I don't know, it just feels like it's been a long time. You know, I got the pumpkins. If you watch the Bone Zone, since it was the first podcast episode that I posted since getting in October, I thought I'd decorate a little bit for the Halloween season, for the fall season, you know. So I got a couple pumpkins, you know. So yeah, that one lights up over there. I gotta find a light for this one. I don't know if we have any lights. I actually contemplated about just throwing my phone in there, just turn on the flashlight, just having it go, the whole time. But I mean, the flashlights is like a white light, you know. You need an orange, yellow light, like this one over here. But yeah, and I even got an orangish mug. It's not a Halloween mug, but it's the most It's the most Halloweeny mug. Wow. It's the most Halloween mug that I have just because it's orange. That's about it. I don't have any fall mugs, which now I think about it, it's kind of what am I doing? You know, I should have a fall mug. I mean, I've got Christmas mugs. I've got summer mugs. I guess I also don't have spring mugs. What would a spring mug be? A mug with a bunny on it or something? Some flowers? I don't know. I don't think that's for me. But a fall mug? Some fall leaves and shit? Maybe a couple pumpkins? What if I got a pumpkin mug? The mug was just a pumpkin shape. You know, that could work. It'd be more like a bowl than a mug. But it'll be fall related, so there you have it. But I'm pumped about fall. I love fall. I mainly like fall because you get to bust out the fall fits. You know, fall and winter fits are just so much better than summer and spring, in my opinion. Only because you can layer. You know, you got so many more options now. You can get the sweatshirt with the flannel on top. You know. You could do a t-shirt with a flannel and then a jacket over top. You start busting out the bomber jackets. I mean, come on. Who doesn't like bomber jackets? And you already know I'm going to start busting out my members only jacket. Literally my favorite jacket at the moment. But I can only wear it during the colder seasons. You know, I can't wear my members only jacket during the summer because it's just way too damn hot. But I'm looking for more jackets to get because I like jackets. I don't know what it is. Not like those sweatshirt jackets. Those zip up hoodies. No, I'm talking about jackets, bomber jackets and stuff like that. A jacket I'm trying to get right now is a Harrington jacket. That's literally what it's called. I'm not I mean, Steve Harrington wears the jacket in Stranger Things, but the jacket itself is literally called a Harrington jacket, and I fuck with it, so I want to get that. But yeah, I don't think I have no, I do have a bomber jacket, but I got one of those poofy bomber jackets, those really big ones, and I kind of want to, you know, tone it down a little bit because I mean, I put that thing on, I look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, you know, and I'm walking around, I'm dude, I feel like a complete idiot in this. And I know some people they can, you know, they can work it, those puffy jackets, but I'm not one of those people. So I have it, but I don't really wear it. I also got some varsity jackets. I got this really cool Notre Dame one. I got it for I don't even remember what I got it for, but yeah, I got it. It was this Notre Dame jacket. It's a varsity jacket, you know, so it's got the fleece front with the leather sleeves and all that stuff. And it's got a shamrock on it. It says Irish, and on the back it says Notre Dame. Really awesome jacket. But once again, I can only wear it during the fall and winter seasons, you know? So I can't just wear it over the summer because I mean, the members only jacket is not like a heavy coat, okay? But you still get hot in it during the summer. But dude, this like Notre Dame varsity jacket, this thing is heavy duty, built for the cold. So you put that on for 1 second down here in Florida and you're dead from heat exhaustion. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens. But yeah, I got that jacket. Dude, I also got this like NASCAR racing jacket. Also one of my favorite jackets. Okay. I was going to school up in Maine and I was like wearing the jacket and like everyone fucked with the jacket. They're like, dude, that is the coolest jacket I've ever seen. And I'm like, yeah, I know, right? I love that jacket. But once again, you can only wear it during the fall and winter seasons, which I guess that still applies to like even when you're living up north. Like you can't really wear those jackets during the summer, but at least you have a longer period of time to wear that type of stuff. You know, because like it's probably already like 50 or 60 degrees up north right now, you know? And it's like, dude, you could start wearing that right now. Like I could start wearing my members only jacket if I was living up north and I'd be perfectly fine. But like, you know, you're living here in Florida where like Christmas Day, it's like 90 degrees and you're like, I can't even wear like Christmas stuff because Christmas clothes revolve around the cold, you know, ugly sweater parties. It's a sweater. You can't wear that in 90-degree weather, right? That ain't sweater weather. But, you know, that's the price you got to pay to live in paradise. I'm just kidding. No, I like Florida. You know, a lot of people don't like Florida for some reason. And like, I don't really know why, you know? Like, anyone who doesn't live in Florida, well, I guess there's a lot of people who do live in Florida who also don't like Florida, which, if that's the case, why are you living in Florida then? You know, if you don't like it, why are you here? But anyways, there's a lot of people that like, you say you're from Florida or something like that, and they're like, oh, why? What? Oh, okay, we got the Florida man. Okay, whatever. I've never met him. Okay. The odds of you meeting the Florida man is probably next to nil. I don't know if those odds are true or not. But like I've never met him. I've only seen stories about him. And he's everywhere. You know, he's not just in Florida. Like, dude, I'd be reading articles of like a Florida man up in like Michigan or something doing shit. And I was like, you know, he's up there too. You better watch yourselves. But yeah, one of my friends, I remember he used to tell me that like he hates Florida. And I'm like listening to him and he's like, you know, telling me all his I don't know, like stuff that he doesn't like about Florida. And I'm like listening, I'm like, dude, it's like not really that bad. Like he's talking about humidity, which I gotta say, yes, the humidity is terrible here. Okay. But it's only like really bad. I mean, if you're not from Florida, then you're not used to it. So you calm down and like every day it's terrible. But like as someone who's been in Florida for a long time, it's only really bad right after it rains. Right after it rains in Florida and like the sun comes out and it's like 90 degrees and that water is literally evaporating right off the ground. Like that's when the humidity is like the worst because you're like walking through a sauna, you know? And like, yes, sometimes saunas are nice, but you know, I don't want to be walking through a sauna while I'm trying to go to work or something. I'd rather hit the sauna after work, you know, because like you're going into work, you're hitting that sauna and now you're all sweaty and you walk in, everyone's like, God damn, what's that smell, man? And you're like, sorry, dude, I hit the sauna before I came in here and it's just like, and everyone's working with you is like, why'd you go to the sauna, dude? It's like, dude, I'm talking about the outside, okay? Did you not realize that when you were walking into work as well? Yeah, now I think about it, like everyone would be smelling bad. So like you just walk in and it smells like a gym locker room or something. And you're like, God. And you got to stay there for like 8 hours. Yeah, god damn, dude. They should install some showers in this building. They should, honestly. They should install showers at like places of business. So like when people come into work, they can shower right when they get there because like I said, you're hitting the sauna before you come into work. So now you're all sweaty. So you might as well hit the shower while you're at work, you know, get there a few minutes early. Hit the shower so now you're all fresh for the workday. That's an idea. This podcast is just full of great business ideas. You know, if any company is listening, trust me, these are going to work. Okay? My nice cup of Joe, man. I got that pumpkin spice again. I love pumpkin spice, dude. So stereotypical for me, a white dude. Loving pumpkin spice. But you know, it's just like pumpkin spice during the fall season. Like that's where it's at, you know? Like how could you go through the fall season and not at least have one pumpkin spice coffee? Right? Or maybe you're not a fan of coffee. Pumpkin spice tea. Is that a thing? Probably is. You know, I gotta say, I do like tea. I like tea. You know, a lot of people, for whatever reason, they don't like tea. You know, Americans just like coffee more than tea. You know, we're not European, okay? We're not a bunch of like tea drinkers, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I gotta say, tea is actually pretty good. I was going to school and like a buddy of mine, his parents would like send him a box of like snacks like every month or something like that. And like every month they'd send him like a box of tea, you know, like straight from Europe. Like this is like European grade tea, you know? It's not like a Lipton or some shit, okay? Like this is good European tea. And every month they'd send him tea. And he'd always give it to me because he's like, dude, I don't drink tea. I don't like tea. It's like, dude, why don't you tell your parents that? They're going through their whole lives thinking that you love tea, and they're like, dude, we're doing our son this like great thing, sending him tea every month, and he's probably loving life right now. Little do they know, he's like, ew, tea? Giving it out to his friends. And they also send him up with honey, right? And like, he doesn't drink tea, so why does he need honey? And he's trying to give it to me, and I don't drink tea with honey. You know, sometimes I do. But like for the most part, I just drink the tea straight up because I don't know. It's like I don't put creamer in my coffee. I like my coffee black. I like my tea black. Is that what you call it? Tea black? I mean, I know they got black tea, but like if you don't put anything in your tea, do you say like I want my tea black? Or do you say like I want my tea brown? Because it's more so brown, right? I don't know. I don't know tea etiquette. Like I said, I'm not a European. Okay. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't know what they say. But you know, I kind of want to go up to a European now, say like, hey, can I get my tea black? And see if like they know what I'm talking about. If they're like, what? Honestly, they'll probably think I'm asking for black tea. Like, oh, okay, we got you. But the tea I used to drink all the time was mint tea. Mint tea is good, especially when you're not feeling well. You get like that minty freshness. Okay. But I'm getting more into matcha tea, which I think I've talked about matcha tea before. I used to get matcha tea from Dunkin' like all the time, but that's like matcha tea lattes. But dude, they actually have like just straight up matcha tea, which I didn't know about. Okay, I thought this was just like something made up by, you know, coffee shops like Starbucks and Dunkin' and shit. But no, this is like matcha tea is like an actual thing. And so like I got a box of matcha tea where you can make like real matcha tea. And of course it doesn't pack as much flavor in it as like the matcha tea lattes from like Dunkin'. But you know, then again, that's a latte. You know, this is just tea. So it's mainly that tea taste. But you know, you got that hint of matcha in there, which is pretty good. But I'm running out, so this is reminding me I got to go get some more. But yeah, that European tea I used to drink, of course, I ran out. And I haven't gotten more because I'm drinking my matcha tea. But that European tea was pretty good. I gotta say, after years and years of Europeans trying to perfect tea, I think they got it. I gotta say, it's pretty good. I used to drink Irish breakfast all the time out of like that. It was like a variety pack. I think they had like Irish breakfast, and I think they had English breakfast, and then they had like two other ones. I don't remember what the other ones were. But is this interesting to you guys? Me talking about tea for 30 minutes? I'm just starting to realize that I'm just going off on tea right now. You guys are probably like, I don't give a shit about tea. Like, what? Why are you telling me this? I don't know. Tea's on my mind right now. Coffee and tea. Because like, I don't at this point in time, I don't know what else to talk about. Man, this episode's going downhill fast. I'm checking the time. I'm only like halfway done, and I'm already like out of ideas. But you didn't join this podcast to hear a professional host, did you? First time listeners are probably listening to this and they're like, he's talking about tea and now he's talking about not having anything to say. Exit. Just like leave. And the thing is, I got to record the Bone Zone right after this. Because so I'm going out of town this weekend. And so I usually do the Bone Zone. So I do the regular episode today, right? Which is Tuesday, because the regular episode comes out on Wednesday. And I usually do the Bone Zone on like Friday. And it goes out on Saturday. But like today, I got to do them both in the same day because I'm leaving Friday to go out of town. So it's like, I'm not going to have time. Well, I mean, I guess I do because like we're not leaving till the afternoon. But, it's just like, I don't know, I'm trying to be proactive. I'm trying to mature. Also, I think it would make more sense to just do both episodes in one day so you can like cut back on the workload, I guess. You can free up some time. So that way I do both episodes today. And then I'm free on Friday. And I could party. I mean, I'm mainly free on Friday because like I just do the episode in the morning. And then I'm like done by 11. It's already like edited and uploaded. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about doing the Bone Zone right after this because it just makes more sense. Because also, I still got to pack for this. And I haven't done that yet. And I still got some work that I got to finish up before I leave. So, just make it easier to just do it all in one go, right? Actually, no, I just realized why I was doing the Bone Zone right after this. Is because I'm going to Universal on Friday. I just remembered. So I'm going to be gone all day. And then, like, I got to come back home because, I'm going out of town Friday afternoon. But yeah, dude, I almost completely forgot about that. That would have been bad. Because I'm going with my friend and, like, he's probably, like, expecting me to go. And then, like, I just completely forget. And he's like, where is he? And I'm just home recording the Bone Zone. Oh, man, I feel terrible. I'm sorry, man. Hey, at least I remembered right now. But I just forgot for a moment, okay? Don't get mad at me. I just forgot for a moment because, like I said, I planned on doing the Bone Zone right after this because I was planning out the week. I was like, yeah, I'm going to be gone on Friday. So trust me, I was remembering. I just forgot in this moment. So, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't forget about you. I can't guarantee the same thing will happen on Friday, though. No, I'll remember. I'm good. I'm good with memory. I can't say that with a straight face. I'm like, it's so weird. I'm like half good with memory. Like, dude, there's things I can remember forever. And then there's other things like I forget right after you tell me. Like you could be telling me something and I'm listening. I'm like, yep. And then right when you're done, I'm like, wait, what? I completely forgot what you just said. And then there's other times someone says something like obscure. And then like 3 years later, I'm like, yo, remember when you said that? Like, dude, how did you remember that? That was like, That was something obscure that I said like 3 years ago. You're like, what can I say? Got a good memory. I remember all this shit. Like it plays in your head, but you can't like speak it, but you know the song. And like, it sucks because like, so like now Google has this thing that you can do on your phone, I guess. I don't know if you could do it on the computer. Where like you can search up a song by like humming it and it will like recognize the tune and it'll pull up like songs that match that tune that you just hummed. So like the worst part is when you're trying to remember a song, it plays in your head, but you can't like speak it. And so like you can't even use that feature to look up a song because you can't hum it. And you can't look up the words because you forgot the words too. You just have the music play in your head. It's like it's like the worst feeling. And you think what you're like thinking really hard about it. You're like, dude, oh my God, what is it? And it like pisses you off. And then you're just like, you know what? I can't remember. And you move on with your life. And then like 3 days later, you're like, oh my God, that was it. And then you get it. And then like once you find it, you're like, okay, I don't know why I was working so hard to find this song. This wasn't that good. That's happened to me like so many times. Like I want to remember a song so bad. And then once I finally remember it, I'm like, why was I trying so hard to remember this? It was totally not worth it. This wasn't that good of a song. I can't even remember what those songs would be. You know, that's how like irrelevant they are. But it's happened and it pisses me off when I can't remember. It makes me even more mad when it is a good song and like I'm dying to remember what it is. And then like you don't find out until like a week later and you're like, well, now I don't want to listen to it. I wanted to listen to it like a week ago, but now I don't really give a shit. You know, I got other songs I want to listen to, you know? But yeah, that's what I mean. Like I got good memory and I also got shitty memory at the same time. You know? I can remember like really obscure things and then forget others. Like, dude, I remember like ride dialogues. Like when you go on like a ride at a theme park, like Universal and Disney, I could pretty much recite like all the rides. And everyone's like, dude, how's your memory that good? And it's like, I don't know. It's good for that type of shit. Right? Like I go on a ride like maybe twice. I have it. I have the entire ride down, you know? And then like you tell me a story and like right after I'm like, wait, what? What'd you say? What was that last part? I forgot what you said already. Wait, how does this relate to what you just said? I completely forgot what happened before 5 seconds ago. That's what I mean. I don't understand. Like, I wish, like, I don't know, maybe like, what would be a doctor for that? Like a memory doctor? The mem doc? I wish I could go to like a mem doc and he could tell me, like, why I remember obscure things and not like direct things, right? Like, yo, memdoc, could you help me out here? Why do I remember ride dialogue, but I don't remember what somebody said like 2 minutes ago? And then the memdoc like tells me right when he's done. I'm like, wait, what was that? I forgot. He's like, God damn it. Here's how you do it. You put the dialogue, you put whatever you're trying to tell me on a ride, and I ride it. I'll remember what you said. Just build a whole ride dedicated to telling me some things, just so I don't forget it. Maybe that's what the mem docs do. The mem docs are at like theme parks. I'm like, here, why don't you go on this ride? It'll explain everything to you. Because even like educational rides, I'll like remember the dialogue. Like Spaceship Earth at Epcot. Dude, I remember that. You know? Like Living with the Land. I remember that ride. and like, dude, it's just like a dude saying, yes, this is how plants grow. And I'm just like, wow. I'm going to memorize this for the rest of my life. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But, hey, it's not every time. Like, sometimes you'll tell me something, I'll remember. Okay? It just has to be obscure. That's the only catch. It has to be obscure. If you tell me something directly, I'm going to forget. But eventually I will remember, okay? Just like what happened just now, Like I just forgot I was going to Universal. And then I remembered. And I was like, hey, I remember. I don't know. This is probably really boring. I'm almost like boring myself right now. So then I'm going to end this episode here. Oh man, I got to do the Bone Zone. That's going to be rough. But anyways, wherever you guys listen to this on, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow, and leave a review if you're listening to Apple Podcasts. And if you're listening on YouTube, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get notified for any future episodes, and you get notified for this this bombshell of a Bone Zone that's going to come out. Because Bone Zone is exclusively on YouTube, if you don't know that. So yeah, follow me on social media at RealJLions and at Lion on Main. I'm both on all Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And share this podcast with everyone. I think that's it. So thank you guys so much for listening, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I love you. I don't know. Do I?